Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Firefly Tall Card is a card game that's really a poker variant. They took poker and they added some extra rules to it to sell you a new game so you couldn't play it with a deck of cards. There isn't anything interesting here. So the story with this game is, I guess they played a game in the Firefly TV series and they wanted to make a board game, an actual real-life board game based on the game, and they came up with Tall Cards. They used some of the rules they could tell from the series, then they extrapolated that into a game, and that's how we get this poker variant, or mess as I like to call it. This isn't a very thematic game. They try hard to slap some Firefly on it, but the real thematic pull is, this was the game they played in the series, don't you want to play it? I don't think they put a lot of thought into the game in the series. I think it was just something to kind of forward the plot, versus, like, we're going to make a legitimate board game. So what you're going to have here is a poker variant, nothing more, nothing less, and a not very good one. So for me, this would be a total miss, and I would absolutely tell you not to check this out, only for the largest of Firefly fans. Here is Firefly Tall Card, very small box that you're going to see here. It will have a picture of the crew on the outside. That's the remainder of the Firefly you will find inside. You're going to get 3 ways to play this. You're going to have these little tiles. Here's the rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. You're going to have this nice player aid here. You're going to need this on the table so people will understand what sets are made. You're going to get 2 decks of cards. One is for the fan variant. One is the main deck. Then you're going to have these tiles that you can also play with. So there's 3 ways to play. I'm only going to show you the main way to play in this game. The cards are fine. They're not very good quality. They have generic artwork on it. Nothing on here. I mean, if I looked at this, I would not necessarily think Firefly. So it is what it is. The cards are at best. Here is the rule book. It's going to kind of flow out like this, like a map. It's okay. It's just a block of text. There are no pictures. There are some examples on here, I suppose, but without pictures, it's kind of hard. If you never played poker, I think you're going to struggle with this more, but this player aid is going to be invaluable to you. I'm going to give the simplest of overviews here for the game. Everybody's going to get 5 cards off the top of the deck. These will be your starting 5 cards to be your hand. Then the dealer is going to turn over a card. This will be the Tall Card. The person to the left may take this card and add it in. If they do, anybody who has a set with this, they will be the highest ranking. If you pass on it and use this set, then you'll be the lowest ranking. Now, the benefit to not taking it would be later on you can discard cards and draw up. If you take the Tall Card, you can only discard 1 card. So if I add that to my set, that is fine. If not, it would go around. If nobody took it, then the dealer must take the Tall Card. That's how that's going to work. Then everybody is going to place a bet down, just like regular poker. You can bet, raise, call, etc. And then you can discard as many cards from your hand as you want. Say I want to discard these 2 cards. I can draw 2 more because I didn't take the Tall Card. If you take the Tall Card, you can only discard 1. Then everybody have another round of betting. It's important to note there are no components for the betting. You have to use paper or poker chips or whatever you have. Then, after the second round of betting, everybody will reveal their hand. And that's where this handy-dandy little cheat sheet comes in. Just like poker, you're going to have different ways you can win. 5 Pretty Sisters is the highest. The lowest would be the Crate Maker down here. 3 Shiny Dragons, etc. So you just kind of match this up and go with it. And that's a quick overview of how you play Firefly Tall Card. Who should buy this game? Absolutely nobody. But if you must buy this game, you know you are a true Firefly fan, and that this series has drawn you into buy this game that you'll probably play once or twice as a novelty, put on the shelf, and never play again. It's not that good. Just go play poker. Purge for us.